Welcome back to another Goat Mommy podcast where we will be seeing ourselves get the goat.
The goat?
Either Athos the goat, Freyr the goat, or some other goat.
Oh no!
I'm calling it now.
I'm like, Freyr. Oh, he's literally a goat. God damn.
Yeah.
No.
Athos is a goat in the
Goat daddy.
in the greatest of all time sense.
Yeah.
Freyr is a goat in the sense of
It's gonna be
he
the
is
goat or a goat.
A goat, yeah.
All
The
right,
goat or a goat.
what's your guess? What's your guess?
I'll be optimistic and say Athos. I would love for it to be Athos. But we'll see.
I think it's gonna be someone from a game I don't understand, like I don't really know that well. And
Excuse me, please stop spoiling it. We know you already saw.
No, I didn't.
If it's from a game that you don't understand that well, I'm calling you out.
You
Honestly-
mean all of them except for Three Houses?
Exactly. Hey, she plays Heroes as well.
At
Hey,
this
I
point,
know who Marth is and Roy
True. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's something. That's something.
and Ike.
Like, okay.
I don't know which games each one is from, but
They're from Fire Emblem.
thank you. Very good. Yes.
Okay.
Ike Fire Emblem, Roy Fire Emblem.
Yeah, their last name is all Fire Emblem.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the game title, don't be daft.
Okay. So are we doing this then? Should we hit play? All right.
Count us down.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright.
Oh, who is it? Who is it? A new mythic hero joins the battle. All right. Who?
Genealogy of the Holy War, baby!
Oh, who's that? The Bowmaster.
This is freaking one of the Crusaders.
Okay.
is that
Really?
Mithra
This is a
from
really
Xenoblade
weird-
Chronicles?
Ullr.
How did you know?
It's Mithra.
This is a really wild way to go, because now they can just make all 12 of them, I
Oh,
guess.
wow. Yeah.
Mythics, but
Dang. Okay.
yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Whoa.
I don't
She's got
think
dead
anyone
eye.
was.
She's got dead eye.
Oh, shoot! They do have Deadeye, shoot! Well, that already makes them worth pulling for to some degree.
Alright. I already know who's on this. I know both Sigurd and Selef are on
Oh,
this.
really? Okay.
Really?
Mila,
The Genealogy of the Holy War units.
Selif,
Ah.
yeah, Shamir, Dimitri. Oh my god. Should I
Nice.
go
Wet
for
dog
my...
is back, baby. Reagan.
Reagan!
Cool.
Time, wet dog.
All
Never
right.
free.
Reagan
Never.
and Zeros.
Woo. Okay, yeah, there's
Freaking
Sigurd.
Pence.
Oh God.
So, wait, this archer it's a blue archer. Oh, interesting. Oh my god.
Looks like you're getting more
Yeah, I
wet
was gonna say, am
dog.
I about to accidentally plus 10 my freaking legendary Dimitri if I pull for this person? But let's see. Okay, I want to read their
So-
weapon and stuff.
My name is Ullr. Once I was called a crusader.
What's up?
Is Ullr
I mean, obviously it's Ufel.
she's from the same game that Sigurd is, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I'm a Fire Emblem baby.
Okay, so she's a mythic.
She's
She
only,
just looks
like,
like a
really
regular
mentioned.
person.
Yes.
I mean, she was basically given godlike powers to defeat forces of evil and then form the entire basis of the
Wasn't
entire
Sigurd?
country.
Didn't he get a bunch of legendary powers too, or whatever?
No.
He's just he's a descendant of one of these people.
Oh.
Like, it's not a,
Oh, so this is like
Yeah.
his great grandmother or something.
so these are the people, like, Genealogy of the Holy War has, like, the holy blood, which is basically just, like,
Oh,
super
it's-
powerful
So,
blood.
yeah, you know how, like,
It's
in
Three Houses kind of
I was
thing.
gonna say, yeah, like in
Yeah.
Three
Except
Houses, they
even
have,
more
like...
powerful than those.
Okay.
Like, they would become superhuman if you had it.
So
Okay.
I
Yeah.
looked her
Well, I
up,
just more meant,
and
like,
she
yeah.
had a hell of a glow up.
Yeah, she looks.
She basically didn't exist before.
Yeah.
She looks like
She
Mithra
was
from
a
Xenoblade
piece of
Chronicles.
mention.
She looks. Oh my God. Yeah, she looks
Yeah.
great.
I mean, they probably were able to take a lot of liberties with what they look like because they, like, barely, if at all, appeared in the game, right?
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
can kind of
Yeah,
just,
they
like,
were-
be like, okay, this is
were,
what they look
shown
like
in,
now.
like, one quick screen. Like,
Yeah.
they're kind of based off of, like she kind of looks like Bridget from the game. She's
Yeah.
a descendant of her house.
She's
so-
got
Okay.
some Lynn going on, like
you
Brave
can see
Lynn.
Bridget and what's her name? Evelyn? Her name is?
Oh, yeah. What is her name? I should know this. I should know. Ethelyn. That's what it is, right?
Ethelyn.
Yes. Okay, so, Holy Ufel. Accelerated Special Trigger, effective against flying foes. If unit initiates combat or if foe's HP is above 75%, grants attack speed +6, neutralizes penalties to units' attack and speed, and effects that inflict special Okay, so she's immune to, like, guard effects.
But she also casts guard on the opponent.
Does she?
Oh, wait. Never mind. I thought you were saying,
Okay.
and she inflicts a special
No.
trigger.
She gets this accelerated special trigger, and then she's also immune to guard, and she has Time's Pulse, and she has Deadeye. So that's gonna be like, you will not be able to stop her from proccing Deadeye. Basically.
What is this B skill?
Let's find out.
You cannot stop her from doing follow-up attacks.
Oh, neutralizes effects that
She will
prevent units.
follow up
Okay,
before.
yeah.
That's an inheritable
she's-
skill, right?
No.
Because since it has the exclamation point, that means it's like, well, it usually means unique.
That means it's
but,
new.
Yeah,
Like, you can
the,
It
generally
means it's
tell
new,
if
but like
Right.
you could if you wanted to.
no,
give it to
you
someone
can't.
No,
else.
this
It's
is-
a unique
no.
B skill. Yeah, usually legendaries and mythics
okay.
get a unique B skill.
Yeah, like
most of the
atrocity
time.
for
okay.
legendary Dimitri.
I was
so-
You can't
thinking,
inherit that.
yeah, or Lion's Rule or whatever it is.
Yeah, like yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah. Wow. Okay.
To be fair, this is one of like the first like units that I feel like can take on the damage reduction meta.
True, because
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
got the built-in Deadeye stuff. So
That's
she'll
why I
least-
was like,
mean,
is it inheritable? Is it inheritable?
If only that was
Maybe-
still
is
the
she able
meta.
to-
If only that was still the meta that we were having trouble
I mean,
with.
hey, how would she do against Fallen Edelgard?
That's an interesting question. I mean, I suspect she'll do decently. She'll
She gets
still
Deadeye.
need. Yeah.
She gets follow-ups, right?
Yeah, she does. So I assume I always get confused with how like follow-up canceling works, but I believe that she gets her follow-up anyways, even though Fallen Edelgard usually cancels them. And then she will
Really?
cut through the damage reduction. However, unless her attack stat is really, really high, she still might have some trouble.
I think her attack stat is pretty high.
Okay.
At the end of the day, though, she's still physical against. Fallen
Yeah, that's the
Edelgard.
problem.
Yeah.
Is like, it's just her defense is so high at base that even with the damage reduction cut out of the way, it's still hard to take
Yeah.
her down.
And the fact that she has life and death
I mean,
tells me her,
she's also double.
her defenses are probably going to be
Yeah.
paper thin. Like,
That's
yeah,
my
this
concern
is gonna
too.
be glass.
it'll
cannon.
probably be one hit from Fallen Edelgard and she's done. So-
Yeah. So I don't know how viable it will be in that sense, but having another option for Deadeye is always really, really cool.
True. Was it locked to
It was
Shinon?
just Shinon before. Yeah, he was the
Yeah.
only unit that had it.
Okay.
So like
But
if
like young Enos also had like
Well-
a similar.
And his
mythos
foe,
built
yeah,
in.
but it's not
yeah.
inheritable.
Yeah, similar, but it didn't get the double damage that Deadeye does. So it wasn't.
Oh,
quite as
you're
good.
right. I didn't think about
Yeah.
that. It
So
just
she's
neutralizes
absolutely
the.
worth pulling on just
Right.
for Deadeye at this point, right?
To some degree, yeah. Deadeye is like one of the best special
I mean,
skills in the game.
you're still when Shinon Banner comes around, it was easier to get it from him, but
Right.
it's another
Um,
means to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Are you guys thinking you'll try and pull or not?
I mean,
I probably will.
I probably
I
would-
gotta get my genealogy units.
Oh, did you ever end up getting Legendary Sigurd?
He.
I did
Yeah.
+1
Okay,
after
plus
spending
one.
like. I had my +6 Mirabilis, my +4 Lilina.
Yeah.
So I may also pull red this banner because like anyone that I get, I'd be happy with.
Yeah, Reagan is great. Although Seliph,
Yeah.
isn't he just a worse version of his father?
Yes.
He's like decent.
I
He's not
see
great,
him-
but like
I-
I don't have him.
I see
Yeah.
him quite a bit.
Look, he's
well-
a Cav unit in a Cav meta game.
That's
Yeah.
the thing about
Enough said.
Seliph is like isn't regular. I feel like regular Seliph is better than legendary Seliph, but
Wait, really?
or not. Not yeah, Seliph. Yeah, people use regular Seliph all the time. Like
They do.
Yeah, okay,
But that's
that's
also
who I
because
see.
that's because he's really easy to get.
he's really easy to +10 merge. He has a decent like base weapon.
He's just
Yeah,
pretty
like-
tanky. For
Yeah,
starting.
oddly tanky,
Oh, he has a good
like
refine, is that
surprisingly
what's going on?
tanky.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that sort of thing. So like he works well as kind of like an all-purpose tank sort of unit. So yeah, a lot of people do use him, but I mean I know Dean just also likes Seliph, so wouldn't hurt to have.
Yeah,
one
he looks
with
really
my
good.
Copy.
He
Yeah.
looks great.
His art is cool
Yeah.
for sure. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll pull or not. My issue is that I want Summer Corin. Is she a good unit? No, but she's cute, and I want her.
Look,
Yeah,
hold
I
on.
mean, if
Can we talk
What?
about how they've given us a refine for Halloween Nowie, but they
Yeah.
haven't given us a refine for Summer Corin, the best seasonal alt that has
God.
been like irrelevant for
For real.
years?
Yeah,
I
I
cannot
really, really hope that they eventually get around to her and they just make her buff as all heck for like no
Yes.
reason.
Yeah.
They just
Yes.
she's like OP.
The reason is she looks so good. Like that's such a
She
waste
does.
of amazing art.
and like there
I
are
know.
some pretty solid like other summer units too.
Yeah, it's true. It's not
I
like they're
mean-
opposed to making them good. It's just
Yeah,
that-
like look at Summer Byleth and
Mm-hmm.
Summer Freya. I mean,
Yeah,
they're both
Goat Mommy.
pretty solid.
Marianne and Hilda.
Hilda,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
So
even
we'll-
Sita.
We'll see. I'm hoping. There's just so many seasonal units, and I have a feeling it's going to be like a very, very slow trickle for them
I
getting their refines.
personally-
But
Yep.
I personally kind of want to pull on it just because blue is good for
Yeah.
me because I use Saros so much, and Toasty was making fun of me for still using my other Dimitri.
Yeah, Brave Dimitri.
The Brave Dimitri. Because
I will.
he's
I
a-
will point out this is a light mythic hero.
oh, interesting. Like
Yeah.
She's gonna be going up against like not teams.
Okay.
Against who? Oh God!
Not
oh,
teams
no.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
mean,
so I
they use
don't
that-
think
I mean,
it's-
not's used anyways everywhere. But
for me, I think it's not really worth for AR, but it's worth it for either Deadeye or it's worth it to at least pull more Saros and Dimitri because this Dimitri Legendary is only a +1 for me. My other one's a +6
Okay. Yeah. So
because
there's
I got stupid lucky on
a cycle banner. Yeah. The golden.
all
week
of
stuff.
my luck went there, and then ever since I have had none.
Aw.
Ain't that just the way?
It's truly.
is. So
Yeah. I don't.
that's why I've been using my legendary or my Brave Dimitri instead of legendary Toasty is because he's a +6.
If you get some more copies of this one and you exchange Dimitri's, you're
Absolutely.
going to be amazed the difference. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, because I tried using him in a couple AR battles last night and he was just not as tanky.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I
Yes.
mean, my other one, he's an S support with my Brave Edelgard, so
Yeah.
Oh,
that helps too.
Perfect.
Yeah.
and
Just
he's
the
an
way
S
it
support
should
with
be.
me. Yeah, they're best
Besties.
Obviously,
Oh,
right.
God.
Yeah.
That's funny.
See, this is my AU. They can be besties.
Right,
Other than
exactly.
that, I still don't have a Shamir. But I don't
gotcha.
want to pull more.
God, I've been pity broken by Shamir at least 5 times, I swear.
Yeah, I feel like you've sent so many screenshots of you just like randomly getting Shamir and being like, why?
But I
get
don't
it.
want air. I got pity broken by air too many times, and I just do not care about her.
She's not good enough
Who's
to
the other
justify it.
colorless?
On this
it
one,
Yeah.
it's Luis, but she's not like.
Yeah, we got
I mean,
Mila, Air, Luis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
so
Luis
I
have
might
any good
pull-
fodder? Does she have like life and death or something?
Luis?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Let me check real quick.
I don't think they show us.
So I might do what Dean's doing and pull some blue and red, just because.
Luis is just a cutie. I'll say that.
Yeah, I like how her and Pent are together. They're
I
inseparable.
know. Yeah, they're
Such
like
a good
they're
pairing.
So lovey-dovey in their game. It's very funny.
Yeah, I loved it in the Forging Bonds too, when you got to like learn more about them. So good.
Okay, all she has she has attack speed ideal 4, which is a, like a good A skill, but not like insane or groundbreaking. It's just good. And then attack speed 03. So she really just kind of like yeets her attack and speed stats like into the sun, I think, and then kills you.
yeah.
Pent though, Pent, his preferred weapon is pretty incredible.
It
As
is.
a grants
His is
special
very
cooldown
good.
to magic allies, which are so prevalent in
Yeah.
AR. So
Yeah, he's definitely a little bit more of a like
Meta
a
unit.
little bit more meta, than she is. Although I do find like she's not great in terms of like PvP play and stuff. But she is one of the units who, if I'm just running like auto battle or whatever, and she's one of the enemy units, she will sometimes give me trouble just because she hits really hard. And so if I'm not using like durable units, she'll take them down. But
Right.
All right. So, any closing thoughts, or is that
I
going to do
didn't say
it?
if I was going to be rolling on it.
Oh, yeah. Are you going to be rolling? Are you going to be rolling?
Rolling is your closing thought.
So
Yeah.
my closing thought is this banner is not worth it. I'm going to be skipping.
Okay, fair enough.
So I think it's solid for somebody like Shut Up who probably could benefit from rolling on blue. You can't go wrong if you roll on red either, except for Seliph, which, isn't great, but I still think Legendary Sigurd is one of the best, most meta important units in the game, and I feel like the more he's around, the more people are going to get him, the more, much of a more of a threat he's going to become.
Definitely.
Which I'm not looking forward to, but,
And I mean,
whatever.
I use mine on win seasons.
Yeah.
But like he's more accessible now since
Both
he's,
both on offense and defense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he's just a really good unit.
just so good, so good.
So,
And he's
But-
sparkly and pretty.
he is.
Yeah,
He's
he
very
looks great.
sparkly.
He looks great. If it had to be somebody, he deserved it for sure.
Thank goodness.
I
The
don't.
true goat of all of Fire Emblem.
God.
I gotta play the game and then I'll agree with you, I'm sure. But I don't have any personal connection to this lady. I don't feel a lot like pretty much anybody does. She's cool. I like her art. She reminds me of Mithra, who's a character that I love. If she looked like Pyra, I might roll on it, but since
The
I
bias
prefer
is
I
Pyra-
showing.
feel like she's like an interesting, but she's no one's like favorite character because she's someone who's like mentioned.
Right.
Right.
And Altina,
Yeah.
I think, is kind of way cooler personally because she wields both, Elendite and Ragnar, which is the most badass thing of all time. So I really wanted to roll on her, but for this character, she's cool, but nah, I'm good. And we got CYL coming right around the
We
corner.
do. So close.
Yeah.
I'm at
That's
400
scary.
orbs right now, so I'm pretty solid. I managed to avoid.
That's all.
I managed to avoid going to +10 my summer bylith, so I'm sticking true.
So
to
brave.
It. I know. It was tough not to, but
Yeah, so it sounds like we have probably 2 people who will be pulling, 2 people who maybe will not. And yeah, feel free to let us know in the comments if you're going to be pulling. I am curious. And if you are, like, what colors you're interested in. And
if you like this
Paul,
character,
do you-
I'm curious. Does anybody like this character? Like, she's so like, I don't know, niche.
Random.
Like, I want to know
yeah.
if anybody loves her.
She's on a poster on the wiki. Like that is all she is.
She's literally mentioned in a
She's
poster.
mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One time.
that's it.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's all. I feel like, man, it's gotta hurt if, like, your
She's not
fave-
even in color.
I was gonna say, if your fave is not in the game yet, and they're
Yeah.
like, and then now there's this character who's like never even appears in the game who has been added to Fae.
But to
I
be
know
fair,
you're upset about it. I have
It's
to-
interesting though. They did 2 genealogies pretty close together too, huh?
They did, yeah.
yeah,
which,
what's with all
I
the
mean,
genealogy love? I'm sick and tired of this. Can we go back to 3 houses? Oh my god.
Toasty, please, they're
It's
gonna
been-
This is
It's
the
a
last
month.
episode
We
of
haven't
Go
had
Mommy
a 3 houses
Podcast.
character for a month. What's going on here?
They're gonna
Okay,
Has
but-
it hasn't even been a full month?
I don't think
even
so. I think
think
it's
it
been like a
has.
week,
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Would they?
Oh my
they'd
God.
have to
3
do
weeks.
like they could do Ashen Wolves.
They could.
Yeah,
I mean, at
that'd
some
be
point, I'm
dope.
sure they
Oh,
will.
they have
but
plenty they can still do.
Yeah,
no,
the
they're-
special
For sure.
banner will probably be 3 houses.
And
They
while
don't-
we're like kind of teasing this whole thing, I think this is actually one of the cool things about Fae, and that it brings to light these kind of obscure characters like Bramimond. I never even
Yeah.
thought of that character after beating that game, and now I'm like, this character is awesome and one of the most meta units in Aether Raid's defense, which I think is badass.
Yeah. True,
So,
true.
I think this is cool. I feel bad for people who are looking for like Athos or whatever, but I still think it's cool to see this character fleshed out in a way that's way more meaningful than a
Yeah,
poster, a
and
single
that's-
shot in a poster.
Yeah.
And our day will come as the Athos stands. He's coming. I
Yeah,
know
he's
it. I know it in my
coming.
heart.
after we get through the other like 11 or so Crusaders.
Oh my god.
It's just like genealogy for the rest of the year.
Oh my god, yeah.
Does genealogy have like a strong fan base? Like I know like
It-
the
Oh,
newer
yeah,
games
well-
definitely do.
I
Yeah,
think in
so
Japan it's like one of the top
the
rated, right?
Yeah,
Is it?
So, well,
I think
okay.
so.
Ono's played it
People
basically
love
at
Sigurd.
the top
He's like-
The thing about, so Genealogy it's like niche, usually only, especially over here because it was never ported, it's only really, really diehard fans who have played
Right.
it. But for diehard fans who have played
Here,
like the whole
let-
series,
let
many
me put
people,
it this way.
Dean, don't cut me off! Dean, don't cut me
Go
off!
on, go on.
For diehard fans who have played like every game in the series, a lot of them say Genealogy is the best game in the series, so.
Yeah.
Okay, now let me give you a practical example. Phoenix Master's favorite game, Genealogy. Choopy Choozy's favorite game, Genealogy. Mecha's favorite game, Genealogy. I can go on.
Who are all these names? I need to know PewDiePie's favorite. I need to know Markiplier's. You're not Dream.
Genealogy,
Dream on the
Genealogy.
I hear PewDiePie is a huge Genealogy The Holy War stan.
It really
He
influences
just,
his
he
content.
really won't stop talking about freaking
Yeah.
Fire Emblem, man.
I guarantee you he's a Sacred Stones fan. Anyway.
Oh God, don't say it.
I hear he wails pretty hard over Fire Emblem Heroes.
Yeah, he loves Erica.
probably.
I have it on good faith.
Oh God.
He's a huge
All
Erica
right.
fan.
On that note, I'm getting out of here. I can't listen to another second of this. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Just like good night.